So, fighting games. You must be interested to some degree about fighting games if you clicked onto this video, right? But what makes fighting games interesting in the first place?
On the verge of putting Chicago down 1-0.
In this video, I'll tell you a few things about the fighting game community that the casual fans of the genre don't really get to see or experience. Those things are what make fighting games so great and unique. So let's just get into it. So, first things first, my name is Classic Skills FGC. So, what the hell is FGC? The FGC actually stands for Fighting Game Community. The community itself is what's so interesting to me.
Oh, he doesn't have ultra. I'm sorry.
I'm getting a little.
You're getting too high. And that's it. That's it. Jay is popping off. He is popping off right now.
I got one more thing to say. So, there's going to come a point when you forget about what happened, and you're going to want to come back at me. And you're going to want to wash the taste of my dick out of your mouth.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. A real gangster ass nigga plays his cards right. A real gangster ass nigga never runs his fucking mouth, cause real gangster ass niggas don't start fights.
I can go on for days about what's so great, but for now I'll just stick to a few basic topics. These topics include a very supportive community, the tournament scene, and the meta, which can also be called psychological mind games, to give you a clearer idea of what that is. Starting off with supportive community. You would be surprised on how many people wouldn't mind or actually want to help you grow to get better as a player. Not only are there people out there that are actively creating content online to try to level up your game, like me, but the people that are in your friend list on Xbox Live or PSN will definitely be down to help you out too. So don't underestimate your resources that are directly in front of you. I will say this though, there are people out there that can be pretty shitty and negative.
Now what?
Suave with the read on the act. He hadn't won the previous round.
Wow,
Whoa, he threw his stick. He is
What are you
that
doing?
salty.
But they are in the minority, so don't really worry about that too much. It happens in any community really, but don't let that discourage you. The FGC is like a family looking out for each other. No matter what, you always feel welcome. Next up is the tournament scene. Probably the most wonderful aspect and the main point of this video. Most casuals and fighters don't even know that competitive fighting game tournaments are even a thing. And if they do know of it, they probably don't know that it's that big at all. It's been slowly rising in popularity for the past few years and getting recognized as an esport. You can catch everyday news about tournaments and fighting games in general at a very well-known website called Shoryuken.com. You can also watch tournaments almost regularly, from majors all the way down to small locals, all on twitch.tv. I'll put the link to those sites in the description below. The best thing about tournaments is that virtually anybody can sign up and enter one, and potentially be in the same room with legendary players such as Justin Wong or Daigo Umahara, I don't know. But anyways, you can have the opportunity to meet and play against players from all around the country and even the world. You can also win prize money for making it into the top 3. We're talking potentially in the thousands of dollars if you're going to a major tournament, that is. But that shouldn't be your sole reason to go to one. It's all about the experience as a whole at the end of the day. I went to a tournament a few years back with some friends called Summer Jam, and I came up in top 8 in a game called Killer Instinct. Just check this clip out.
He's going with it, TJ. Sender.
Nice grab by Gimpy.
Tries to go for the overhead. Blocked by Classic. Let's see what he gets off this. Oh, he's going to goes for the damage ender.
I didn't win, but it was still an experience I'll honestly never forget. Alright, a little excited about this one. So, for the last topic, I want to talk to you guys about my personal favorite part about fighting games, which is the meta. Like I said before, it can be summed up as a psychological mind game. So to get a better idea of what that is, just think of rock, paper, scissors. When you play, you have one of three options. When you and your opponent throw down your hands for the first time, you're practically just guessing, right? But after you see what your opponent did, that's when the mind games start. Because you might be like, well, they threw out rock, so it has to be either scissors or paper next. But what if they want me to think that and they throw out rock again? I personally believe that's a good way to put it, but in simple terms, there's more to it than meets the eye. In fighting games, seeing the battle unfold before your eyes is just scratching the surface. The real battle is the one that you don't see. When you dive into fighters and know basic terminology like anti-airing, tick grabs, and footsies, you start to develop a sixth sense and you start to recognize certain situations, dissect them, and truly get the deeper meaning behind a player's decision to handle a situation that is being thrown at them. This all can be a little complicated, but I at least hope I explained it well enough for you to get the gist of it. With all that being said, I hope I somehow got to shine some insight onto the competitive fighting game scene for you. But before I go, I just want to mention that this channel is going to be focused around primarily fighting game content, and I'll be uploading gameplay, discussions, tutorials, and I've been thinking about doing an FGC story time with telling my experiences in the FGC and like the stuff I've been through up until this point. And one other thing I wanted to do was also a tournament vlogging series with me buying my ticket for a tournament, showing that, you know, I got my hotel, getting my ride there, and just showing my journey up until the tournament and during the tournament, showing me training with people and everything like that. I think that one would be like really unique. I don't think I've ever heard or seen that done before, but that's something I really want to do. Let me know in the comment section below what your experiences with fighting games are like. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you're still around at this point in the video and liked what I had to say and want to see this channel grow, give me a like and hit that subscribe button. Till next time, peace.